All right, my friends, so today we are looking at something a little different, but it's still cool. Something for the smart home. Those of you that like having all the smart products, like me, this one can be kind of cool. I will probably end up putting this possibly up in this room because there's just a lot of times that I end up going downstairs with the thought that I might be coming back up here, but I don't. And then of course some of the lights are on, or this way I can actually remotely, I hope, turn them off and on via my smartphone. So that'll be kind of cool. And we're gonna take a look at the Teckn SS30N Smart Power Strip. This guy, right here, right now. So as far as power strips go, you're looking at $40 Canadian, coming in with, it looks like 4 stars out of 5 with about 1,050 reviews. So that's actually pretty good. So it's this smart power strip Wi-Fi power bar extension cord compatible with Alexa, Google Home, 4 USB charging ports and smart AC plugs. So actually this is really cool, especially for here, because I have a little USB power hub thing, which is great, but for testing, I also would love to have closer accessibility to actual AC. So this is going to give me both, as you can see here on the photo. So you have your 4 USBs, 4 ACs, your power button, and on the side, just so you guys can see it, you have a timer, voice control, app control, and battery protection. So all kinds of really cool awesomeness. So rated voltage 125 volts, 60 hertz. Working temperature 10 to 70 degrees Celsius. That's pretty good. Diverse number, I guess. Length of the power cord, you're looking at 1 meter or 3.28 feet. Now the other thing to be aware of, it is Wi-Fi frequency of 2.4 gigahertz. So don't try to connect it to a 5 gigahertz network. So let's crack this open. Some garbage. More garbage, and let's see what's in the box. So nice white box, which is cool. You do get a little manual, user manual, smart power strip. I will probably have to take a peruse through that. It does look like it has its own app, but it has a QR code, so that's going to be helpful. Quick mode configuration and a bunch of other goodies on here, but doesn't look like a ton of steps, so we should have no problems setting this up. But we will try to set it up here for you guys. Inside here, I think the only other piece that we have is the actual power strip, whatever you want to call it. There it is. All right, so what I'm gonna do is we are going to undo this, and there's your cable length. Just so you guys can get an idea, it's like that long. So I would love to have seen it a little longer if possible, but that'll do. I'm gonna come down here and we'll see if I can find some place to plug this in. One sec. Okay, so it's kind of probably upside down and whatever, so you guys hopefully can see this here. The cable's just not super long, so I had to drag the plug just to get it close enough. All right, so what does it tell us? Let's follow the instructions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my phone here right beside this, and we're gonna try to do it all together. And first off, what we're gonna do is scan this QR code just to make sure that we have it. And for me, I'm just gonna bring that up. Just bring us here. All right, so it is called the Smart Life app. Now I'm not sure if I even have this already. I may. I've had it. We're gonna grab it again. So the Smart Life. And then we're gonna do the quick mode configuration, which is a common one. So we're gonna wait for this to download. Just kind of hang out, I guess. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up on one of the devices. I'm not sure if it'll do Alexa or Google Home. I'm just gonna do one to make sure that it works, and you guys can figure out if it works on both. My guess would be it would. Okay, so it's downloaded. Now before we go any further, the first thing that you have to do, or it suggests that you do, is make sure that your phone is actually connected to the proper network. So if your phone is connected to a 5 gigahertz network, you gotta shut that down and connect to your 2.4 gigahertz network so that the compatibility is there. So I'm just gonna validate mine. I'm gonna come back into that app. We're gonna open this up. Smart Life would like to use your Bluetooth, okie dokie. I may have an account, let's just find out. Let's see. Oh yes, had one already. What we're gonna do now is, before connecting your smart power strip, make sure you're on the right Wi-Fi. I'm with you. We're gonna hit the plus button, And then it's gonna say, oh, it has an auto scan. Let's see if there's an auto scan. So I'm going to turn this on. You'll see all these just lit up. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen, but maybe. Make sure that it's ready, it says. So we're gonna check that. Doesn't seem to have any other buttons except for that. So I'm guessing that's it. That's off, that's on, okay. Because I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe, maybe not. It says, oh, now that's flashing. That's flashing right there. Okay, so we're gonna hit add like the instructions say. We're gonna go to auto scan. We're going to configure network. And I'm on my 2.4 gigahertz network. I'm gonna make sure this is flashing. Flashing, confirm. All right, so it looks like it finally found it. Smart Power Strip successful. Make sure you're on the right network. The one thing that I do wish that a lot of these did that many of them don't is that if you put your password in and it's wrong, they just say it failed. It doesn't give you a password error, it just says failed. What was the issue? I'm not gonna tell you. I wish they would do that because that can save a lot of problems. Because sometimes you and I just forget what our passwords are. So make sure the password's in correctly. Make sure it's a 2.4 gigahertz network and you should be okay. It's gonna ask where you wanna add this. I'm gonna actually add it here. So this is gonna be, I'll call it the studio. Done and connected. So you will see here, these will light up, all off, all on, all off. It has all the different switches, so the 4, so I can actually just turn one on independently, or I can go into my USB switches. Now, just so you know, the USB switches can't be turned on and off independently. It's the whole row of USB. So all the USB on or all the USB off. The AC plugs can be done independently. So that's kind of nice. We can set these. Again, here's your app for all of them on, all of them off, or again, independently turning them on, however you choose. It does make a pretty big clank when it's done, but that's okay. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so it does say in the Smart Life app, so I'll just bring that back up again. It should tell us third-party accessories under the More Services section. So we can say Alexa, and it does say Alexa has already been linked. So you should be able to control these. Really? Okay. So I wonder if I just need to know what this is called. So Smart Power Strip. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, let's see if this turns on. Turn on the Smart Power Strip. Super cool.
Wait, I'm still learning about your plug. Is it connected to a light?
No.
Okay. If you decide to connect this plug to a light, you can change its settings in the Alexa app.
That's kind of cool though. So mine's not going to be plugged into lights. It's really about plugging in some of the extra powery stuff. So being able to come here and say, turn off the Smart Power Strip. That's cool. That's all right. That's useful. So when I'm downstairs, I have that ability to just be like, I don't remember. So I'll turn it off just in case. And if you want independent control, then you're going to use the actual app itself, because then you can control each of the little components by itself. 40 bucks. That's not too bad. So again, application's actually fairly simple to use. Connection isn't bad as long as you are on a 2.4 gigahertz network and you remember and are sure that you know the username and password, because you need that to get into it. And other than that, as long as you've used this before with like Alexa or Google Home, it should relink. If not, you may have to read the instructions and get it to link, but it shouldn't be that difficult. So 40 bucks Canadian. That's not too bad. I'll put links down below to all the different Amazons and whatever if you guys are interested in picking this up, because hey, we all buy power extensions because we need them, especially nowadays. And having one that has AC and USB, that's kind of cool. All right, my friends, I'm gonna leave you there. Link down below, like I said. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as per the usual, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Next video. Later.